Documentation time, approximately 10:23 p.m. on Monday, December 30th, 2024 is now 10:24. Monday, December 30th, 2024. I have two officers out here from the Lawton Police Department violating me and my constitutional rights, as well as my citizens' rights to make an arrest for threats to perform acts of violence and attempted aggravated assault and battery with a deadly weapon. Officer Kellogg, Sergeant Kellogg, is out here, as well as his partner, and this video footage will be presented to the Comanche County Courts upon serving them in completion of lawsuit case number CJ 2024-477 and CJ 2024-477, deprivation of rights by color of law, Comanche County, State of Oklahoma, Lawton Police Department as the defendants, and me, Brandon Joseph Rainville, as the plaintiff in this case. Recording time is currently at 3 minutes and 2 seconds. And if they attempt to confiscate my badge, because I am the founder CEO of Alpha Elite Security LLC, currently pending, badge number 3207. If they attempt to confiscate it from me without a warrant signed by a judge, that is considered deprivation of rights by color of law, violation of 4th Constitutional Amendment right, illegal performing of a search and seizure without a documented warrant by a judge. Hey. Oh, watch it! God damn it! Fuck! Can I borrow your phone for OSCN, David, so I can pull up this lawsuit information? Yep, buddy ran. Okay. Thank you, David. Appreciate it. I'll be just outside. Officers are now approaching, possible lieutenant as well on scene. Rainville, Brandon. Yes, sir. I'm sorry. I'm just pulling up this lawsuit information real quick that I have against LPD because they literally just deprived me of my constitutional rights, to include my citizens' rights to have the gentleman arrested that just threatened my life.
Okay, how do you threaten you?
He pulled a machete on me for one, attempted to, and when he got it partway out of the sheath, it's actually illegal, him having that. I don't know if he carries it outside with him, but anyways. So what's going on is he threatened me to beat my ass upside the head with a baseball bat, and then go ahead and slice me completely open with his machete. He even took his machete partway out of the sheath, making the other victim, Caitlin, collapse to the ground. I already contacted her father about this. Her father is the main leaseholder, okay? And her father says, I have a right to live there. I have paid money out of my donation money that I put hard work and money into. I paid them $200. And the main leaseholder approved for me to stay there. Caitlin and Aaron's not on the lease. The main leaseholder's already said. Caitlin, I'm not sure. I have not seen the lease. But I know for sure Caitlin's father is on there, and he has already said he wants me there.
Okay. As far as us being here,
I don't know if y'all guys are the ones responded out to the incident or not, but that's what I was told by the main leaseholder, was that you guys responded out to the incident. Your department, the sheriff's department, was supposed to be going out there to respond. Okay? And that you were
your machete.
Yes, that's what I was told, that you guys were the ones being sent out there, not LPD. Yes, that was just at 2101 15th. I called the main leaseholder when I got back here and let him know what was going on.
Okay.
And he told yes.
Okay.
It's just up the road. He told me that you guys were being sent out because LPD refuses to arrest this gentleman, Aaron Wilkins. Each and every single time there's a domestic incident, he gets let go. Nobody gets arrested, which is actually against the law, because in a domestic abuse situation, one or the other goes to jail. I have experienced it because I'm always the one going to jail for it. That's why I have a lawsuit against the state, the county, and Lawton Police Department right now. Because they keep falsely arresting me when I'm the victim in the incident. And they refuse to arrest the actual aggressor. That's why I have a case filed against them for deprivation of rights by color of law. Because back in 2017, it cost me my finger. Case number CJ 2024-477. Judge Grant Shepard is the one doing the case. Each and every single person has to be reserved, and that's what that money was supposed to go for until I had to pay rent. And I had no problems paying rent, and all of my stuff is over there at the house. All of my stuff. Every single thing I own, I only grabbed what I could carry. He is under the influence of alcohol. He has shoved her numerous times. Numerous times he has shoved her until I stepped in the middle of it, and that's when he threatened me with a machete and a baseball bat. He threatened to take my life, and they decided they don't want to do anything about it. That's why I went over their head, and I've already talked to the Lawton City Manager about them doing this. Lawton City Manager has already discussed that with them, that they're not supposed to violate someone's citizens' rights, nor their constitutional rights. I have already talked to the Deputy Chief of Police. Deputy Chief of Police has already made it very clear that if a citizen makes a statement of a domestic issue or any issue at all whatsoever, okay, if it's grounds for an arrest, their arrest will be made, but they cannot automatically deny an arrest. They have to detain and do an investigation. Right, but in a domestic situation in which I was living in the household, he needs to go to jail.
Yep. So, where that happened, that's Lawton's jurisdiction.
I understand that's Lawton's jurisdiction. However,
based on what you're telling me, I don't know what the heck went on.
However, is it or is it not true?
Your main concerns kind of sound like you're just unhappy with
Lawton Police Department's not doing anything. It's a violation of my citizens' rights. I can make a citizen's arrest, and they choose not to do it. However, I am letting you know this right now. I have a badge. I know my rights. And I told them specifically that if I needed to make a citizen's arrest, it was perfectly legal for me to do anything, for me to do that. However, they want to claim that they can't do anything because it was not in the presence of them. However, Comanche County, Lawton is maybe city limits inside of Comanche County, but Comanche County surrounds the city of Lawton. Therefore, it makes it your jurisdiction. The state police runs the state of Oklahoma. Comanche County is surrounding city of Lawton.
Go ahead and jump into somebody else's jurisdiction.
I understand that. However, the city of Lawton is your jurisdiction. I know this for a fact because I was friends with numerous deputies that formerly worked for your department. Deputy Spencer Sperling, Deputy Dodd. Okay, all of them know me extremely well.
Okay, and we only deal with state statute. We don't deal with municipality.
It doesn't matter. Comanche County is still within your jurisdiction. City of Lawton is in the jurisdiction of Comanche County.
So we can't just jump into another officer's investigation with an incident just because...
I'm sorry, but they already concluded that investigation, which means you guys have the right to open another one. And that's yes, they investigated it.
They investigated and made contact with the other parties of this and deemed that no crimes were committed.
That's not right.
Based on
Because 2 or 3 other different callers besides the... Hold on, officer. Hold on, deputy. 2 or 3 different callers besides the main leaseholder called up to that residence. They called to that residence. 2 or 3 different callers called to that residence, and I was there. I got back here and I called the main leaseholder. Main leaseholder even called in, and so did I. That makes it 5 different callers. Obviously, there's an issue. And all this footage, regardless of whether it's Comanche County or not, whether it's Lawton Police Department or not, will be going to Judge Grant Shepard the day that the court appearance is. So right now, per my rights, I need each and every name, last name, and badge number of each of you, to include Lawton Police Department officers as well, to show the judge.
Have you contacted the actual PD?
Yes, I have. Numerous times about numerous issues. And they choose not to do nothing. Their deputy chief of police has already told them not to violate anyone's rights. Their deputy chief of police and their main lieutenant has already gotten on to every one of their asses about that. I've called up and talked to them several times. I have already called up and talked to them several times. I've even went above their heads to the Lawton city manager and the deputy chief up there that is just below the Lawton city manager. I have talked to each and every single one of them. Each and every single one of them has received a call from me, and they told me they have dealt with it. However, apparently, they have not, and Kellogg's dealt with me numerous times. He knows when I make a statement, it needs to be investigated. And if they choose not to investigate it, they choose to tell me to go to the city prosecutor's office, that's a violation of my rights.
So how do you know they decided to not investigate?
Because they said it flat to my face. They're not going to investigate. I have to go to the city prosecutors, which is a violation of my rights since I was involved in a domestic incident.
Did you jump in for a second, Brandon? I told you I've already talked to them and investigated that. You said that there was the domestic violence issue over there, and I told you there was no domestic violence issue.
How do you know? What proof of evidence do you have? Do you have any body cam footage or anything?
No, but I can tell you...
Okay, there, right there, Kellogg, right there.
You want me to talk?
What is your badge number? What is your badge number?
336. Now,
336? What is your badge? Hold on. You're cutting me off, which is a violation of my...
exactly what you
Freedom of speech, First Amendment.
Yeah.
Constitutional rights.
I have it as well.
Okay.
Now I'm going to continue to explain what I saw over there.
Where's your lieutenant?
He's on the way. I spoke with
Okay, then I would appreciate it if you did not speak to me until your lieutenant got here.
I would love that.
These are our names. These are our badge numbers. These are going to be
Comanche County Sheriff's Deputies, Medina 117, Keithley 127, and Chapman 139. Appreciate it, deputies, very much for coming out and speaking to me.